What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we are going to do another baked beans video, and we're going to be talking about what we need for baked beans to be saved, okay? Because if you guys aren't already aware, we are seeing a declining contract, guys, and we are seeing BNB leave the contract faster than it is entering the contract. Now, guys, this is obviously a problem, but in this video we're going to go over a few things, a few strategies, and a few ways that this project can continue to be sustainable and can continue to pay out that nice juicy 8%. So let's get right into it, guys. Before we get started, if you're not already a part of Baked Beans, I'm going to leave my referral link down below. If you guys use that, that'd be amazing. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss a video, and let me know in the comments down below, guys, how many beans do you guys have? It's always cool to see how many beans people have and see how much money they're making relative to how many beans they have. It's super cool to see. So let me know in the comments down below. Now, let's get started. So, guys, Baked Beans, you guys all know, one of the hottest DeFi projects in the past couple of weeks, maybe even months, and it is, I guess, kind of reached its tipping point, or at least it seems that way. Now, there are a few things that can actually change this around, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about them. And the first thing that can actually change things around is, as we see here on the beloved roadmap, in Q2, they actually plan on doing a few cool things. So, first off, marketing and partnerships. So I covered in, I believe, yesterday's video or 2 days ago I made a video talking about how tomorrow on Thursday they are doing a allegedly massive marketing push. Now, I'm not too sure exactly what that means. We don't know how it's going to correlate, because the thing is, with Web3, as a project founder myself, marketing in Web3 is insanely hard. It's not as easy as Web2, and not all marketing efforts always, I guess, pay out well, and they don't always work, right? So we're gonna see how that goes. I'm sure the dev has made an insane amount of BNB, so I'm sure his budget is probably insane. So hopefully we will see a lot of new money coming in, because we all know, realistic guys, there is Ponzonomics going on, and we do need new money to come in for the contract to stay stable and for it to stay sustainable, okay? Now, with that being said, also partnerships, and this is very vague on the roadmap. We can see right here is literally just as partnerships. We're not too sure what exactly that means. Same goes with celebrity promotions. Now, hopefully we can see some sort of partnership that will provide more utility and just more sustainability for the project. I think that's the main concern for everyone. How can we make this thing more sustainable so it is a forever money printer? Because we don't want the money to stop printing, right? Another thing is, guys, later on they do have their NFTs, all their other stuff over here. It'd be cool to see how they can make things happen. Maybe they have their Bean NFTs and a percentage of that goes into the contract. That'd be super cool to see. Same with the merch store, which they did actually, I guess, release somewhat recently. I believe we can actually go right here. It's right here, merchandise. We can go ahead and take a look at all the merchandise they have. So again, it'd be cool to see some sort of way for, I guess, more money to come into the contract, right? That'd be super cool. Now, another thing I want to talk about, guys, and this is a bit more of like a strategy thing. So right now the alpha is to, I guess, have 6 days of rebaking and 1 day of taking profits. Now, maybe as a community, we need to be like, all right, guys, you know what? For the sake of sustainability, let's not take out our money every 7 days or every week. Maybe let's turn that into 2 weeks, right? And maybe we all say, hey, you know what? We want to all continue to make money. Why don't we rebake for, maybe even 10 days, right? And then we eat on the 11th day, right? Now, this is something that has to be, I guess, talked about in the community, and it has to be something that everyone comes together and does, because it won't work if half the people are doing it and half the people are still eating. Obviously, it is your choice, but for sustainability purposes, that is also a potential. Now, I want to show you guys this chart right here, and this is the BNB balance, okay? So we can see what the BNB balance is right here. So as of yesterday, on Tuesday, the BNB account balance is 29,000. We can see on their Twitter, guys, at one point they were at over 33,000 BNB in the contract. Now, we can see this is declining, right? So if we take a look at the project as a whole, if I zoom out right here, we can see, boom, the project had parabolic growth, and we can see it is slowly starting to decline, right? So we are noticing that there is less BNB in the contract as the days are going forward. This was expected, but again, this does also kind of make you think, like, is this going to be the start of the downfall, right? Like, did we reach a tipping point, and are we now just going to free fall after a certain point? Now, another thing that I obviously need to show you guys is this chart right here, which we looked at in the channel before. So the blue lines represent how much BNB is coming out of the contract, and the black line, or the darker line, purple, whatever color that is, represents the BNB going into the contract, right? So we can see over here, for the most part, right, for like literally the majority of the project until about this like last week, we see there is much more BNB going into the contract than coming out of the contract. Now, as we see over here, we are seeing the flippening, right? So now we see more BNB coming out of the contract and less BNB going in. And yesterday we saw an insane difference here, right? Like we're talking almost 4 times more BNB coming out of the contract than going into the contract. This is obviously a problem. Now, again, we'll see how, I guess, the new marketing maybe turns things around. We are, like I said, going to see that massive marketing push, or whatever you want to call it, tomorrow. So if it goes well, I'll make a video. If it doesn't go well, you guys are going to have to follow me on Twitter and get my thoughts and updates as they come out. But guys, let me know in the comments down below. 1, again, how many beans do you have? And 2, what do you guys think? How long do we have left until things really start to hit the fan? Regardless, there is still a lot of BNB in the contract, and assuming everyone's still eating on the 7th day out of like once a week, we're still going to be here for a while, right? But again, we do want to see a growing contract, because the more FUD that goes around, the more people are going to be eating more often as opposed to compounding, because they want to get their initial out, right? So also, for full disclosure, I am invested in baked beans, and I have already got my initial investment out. I'm not going to sit here and tell you to rebake to the moon because I want to make your referral money. Hey, get your initial out first, right? It's not financial advice. Do your own research and only invest money you're willing to lose. But regardless, get your initial out sooner rather than later, and then let the investment ride risk-free. That is my strategy. That's what I did, and that's what I recommend people do as well. When you're playing with risk-free money, you're basically in there for free, so it doesn't really matter, right? So anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Leave a like, hit that subscribe button, notification about all that good stuff. And until next time, guys, remember, stay seeking success.